Good morning, campers. How are you? Today is Thursday, March 5th. I'm on my way to bring my Jeep down, but I wanted to show you this real quick. So these guys here, all they've ever been doing here at this place that we live is constantly destroy stuff. They've taken a couple trees out the other day. I think they feel like they're doing good. Hold on here. Pulling out onto this road is nuts. Anyway, sorry, had to pull out onto this busy road. I think they always feel like they're doing good. Our HOA manager has taken out trees, taken out shrubs, destroyed walls. There was a sign out front that would say what the little condo is called. Took that out. I don't know what gives her the right to do all of this stuff. I mean, it was a nice vintage, yes, it was vintage place when we first moved there, and I don't know what they're doing to it, but these guys, our neighbors, do you know how much they pay for HOA? $500 a month. I mean, the houses we're looking at are nowhere near that. They're like maybe $80 to $100 a month, if that. $500 a month? That's ridiculous. Anyway, pulling up here to get my car taken a look at. It is so beautiful. We're gonna walk home together. Should I wait here at the light, or should I turn? I can't tell. Sounded like Shatner there. I can't tell. I think this is my Uber. Dominique? Hi, how are you? Oh, thanks so much. It's not far. In fact, I told them, hey guys, I don't mind walking. They go, no, we'll get you an Uber.
Sounds good.
How's your day?
It's going all right. How's your day going?
Well, all right, I just got myself an Uber, as you saw, on the way home, which I told them, I said, guys, I could just walk. It's not that far. Like, the building is right there. And it would have been a good walk, too. But they said, no, we'll get you an Uber. So I think when they say, hey, your car's ready, we'll come get you, I'll go, no, I want to walk. You know what? I am curious. I'm going to put this stuff down because who knows? I have some lottery tickets I was going to go check, and I could be a multimillionaire right now. Who knows? Probably not. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna be a busybody and go see what the hell they're doing. So let me put this stuff inside. Give me a sec. All right, here's Mr. Busybody. I'm gonna come out here and figure out what these guys are doing. So we had a sign that said, what did it say? The Shadows? No. There was a name of this development here. I'll have to look it up. I'll put it in the corner over here. It was on a wooden sign. The sign had been, I mean, these I think were made in 1984, 1986. And it was a nice wooden sign. It was very rustic-like, you know, because this is Colorado. And just recently, maybe like 3-4 months ago, they tore it out and they put up a cement wall. And we thought, well, okay, you put a cement wall, you're going to put a sign on it? And they didn't put a sign on it. So now I'm surprised that they're taking it down, and I don't know what they're doing, but here's the extent of the work that is done here constantly. So look, power cord, and this leads to probably somebody's back porch, which they're paying for. They're paying for the electricity, and it just runs right out to their work. They've done that before at our place. They've come up and they've just plugged right in. I mean, it's literally right in our place. There's an outlet. And they've come in and they've plugged in and they're doing stuff outside. I'm like, I'm sorry, who gives you the right to do that? I'm paying the electricity. It's just so unprofessional. Anyway, this is our pool, and this is what our pool looks like in the winter. It's not really winter. I mean, it is, but it's sad. Nobody comes out and at least tries to clean it off. But we have all these chairs out here, and we've got a table, umbrellas, and the pool's nice. It is. It's really nice in the summertime. We enjoy it. Elizabeth, when she was little and we would go to my mom and dad's house, that's where she learned to swim. Her cousin Jake taught her how to swim. She would just sit. I was the same way, because my mom and dad had a pool. You would just hang onto the side of the pool and just kind of inch your way around the pool, just so you could get in it and get comfortable with it. But she didn't really know how to swim until we moved here. This is the first place that she learned how to swim, where I would hold her and kind of let go and say, okay, move your arms. And yeah, now I remember the one summer she went from holding on to the side. So we moved here, funny enough, we moved here September of 2021, I think it was Labor Day weekend. In Colorado, the day after Labor Day, they shut down all the pools. So we were able to see the pool for one day. Literally, it was one day. The next day they shut it down. And we were even scratching our heads. We're like, wait, it's still 85 degrees. Why are you shutting the pool down? So we had to wait until the next year. So summer of 2022, she was still holding onto the sides and kind of just, I would hold her in the shallow end. But then by 2023, she was already like, hey, I want to try it myself. Now that girl's diving off the sides, holding her breath, going from one side to the other. It's crazy. How they learn so fast. It's amazing. I guess I was the same way. All right, let's take a look at what these clowns are up to here. This right here, they put this, actually when I heard this jackhammer, I thought they were taking this out because they need a street light here. There have been a couple people killed. In fact, that little makeshift cross over there is for a young boy who was coming down here. It was like the first day of December, not this past year, but the year before. He was coming down here, or maybe he was coming from here and turning here, and he was behind a car, or maybe, I don't know exactly what happened, but he was hit by a car and killed right here. And we saw it. I mean, we didn't see the actual accident, but we came out, and unfortunately we saw him on the ground with his bike demolished. And then there was a what do you call it? A bicyclist who was hit and killed here as well. So this is a very dangerous street, and they need, because the high school, let me move over here just a bit because it's still kind of loud. The high school is right on the other side of those little apartment things, and then Elizabeth School is right up the hill. So there's schools right here, and I don't know why when they were building this I was like, where's the street light? You guys need a street light. They didn't put it in because this street, like I said, it's very dangerous because people come ripping up and down this street at like 40, 45, 50 miles an hour, and you don't get the opportunity to pull out. You want to pull out this way, or you want to pull out this way. It's just so dangerous. Anyway, let's take a look at what these clowns are up to here. Before long, all these twigs that you see here, all these little sticks, will have these green things on them called leaves. And it'll be beautiful. It actually is really nice when all of these have leaves. Let's see, are we looking at potential buds here? I don't know, maybe. we're not going to get the freezing temperatures anymore. Although it said, what is it, Saturday, it's supposed to be 17, but that's not, I don't know. Once you've lived here for a while, 17's not cold. Negative is cold. 0 is cold. But 17, you're like, okay, I got a jacket on. Anyway, I don't know what those guys are doing. Let's hope that maybe we'll document this, obviously. Maybe they'll put a nice sign in there, maybe a wooden sign that says, hey, welcome to this neighborhood. I seriously, why can't I remember it? I want to say it was called The Shadows, but it's not. Something, Castle Creek? Nah, I don't know. Shoot. I've looked it up and put it up on the screen already, and you'll be yelling at me, Matt, you already put it on the screen. Anywho. Oh, just a quick update. So Friday I was going to go to Colorado Springs, and I had some place in mind that I was going to go, but apparently we're going to get dumped on Friday. I don't want to drive too far. You know, when it's snowing like that and it's really bad, you don't want to venture out too far just because you never know what's going to happen, weather-wise, your car, anything. So I will schedule that for Saturday. A Saturday is supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be even better. That's what's so wonky about our weather here. One day you'll have a nice day like this, me in a t-shirt, and it's 60 degrees with some, you know, spotchy clouds, and the next day you can have huge snowstorm, and then the day after that, all of a sudden it's going to be, you know, nice and sunny again. So like I said, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on Saturday to this location in Colorado Springs and just bump it a day. And then Friday, I don't know, Friday I may go, if I need to, I'm going to go at this place here in Castle Rock. If not, maybe I'm just going to sit by a fire inside. But right now we're going to go inside, and I got to do some more editing. So we'll see you in a second. All right, I'm heading down to go get the car. I am going to walk this time. And yeah, I just talked to them on the phone, and apparently it's my motor mounts. All 3 of them, the hydraulic motor mounts, which I asked him, I said, does that mean you have to take the whole engine out? He said, no, we could work around it. You know, you got to drop it a little and do this and this and this. But yeah, that's not going to be cheap. So it's just never ending when it comes to cars, right? It's like, oh my God. So I'm going to walk down there. I don't think I'll turn this on the whole trip, I'll show you guys a little bit of the journey. You've been on this journey with me, but all right, here we go. Hiking through the trees here. And these guys are still working. Then I got to cross this road. That's always fun and dangerous. Wish me luck. It's going pretty fast too. I was literally just thinking, man, if only I had come by here a couple seconds earlier. Dang. This sucker's hauling ass. That guy was hauling ass. He's coming through here really quick today. Sweet. I don't think I can come down this way. Oh, why not? There we go. That was cool. And in my mind, it's so funny. I kept saying, oh, how cool would that be if the train were to come by here any second? Man, if only I was like 2 minutes earlier, this would have been on the actual track. but it was still pretty cool. All right, I'm coming to 7-Eleven. Check these numbers. Who knows? Maybe I'm walking home a millionaire. Probably not. So I just got my winning ticket. It is worth $496 million for a mega. Look, 496 million. Oh my gosh. Do you imagine what that could do? From what I learned though, it totally ruins your life. So I don't know if I'd ever want that, but it's fun to play, isn't it? You could say, hey, I actually won. So I don't know. All right, I'm walking up here. What do you guys think the estimate is going to be? Let me know before I find out. So in your mind, you have to guess 3 motor mounts, hydraulic, for a 2014 Jeep Cherokee. Labor, parts. My guess is $1,200. My guess is $1,200. There she sits, or he. There he sits right there. My guess is $1,200. Let me know what you guys think, and then I'll let you know. Okay, I was close on the price, and I was right on the engine mounts. When I had spoken with the guy on the phone, he said, yeah, all the new cars, they have the hydraulic engine mounts. I said, but it's a 2014. I said, I don't think they had the hydraulic ones. And he goes, oh, yeah, they had them. Well, as I walk in, the girl that's working at the desk, she said, oh, by the way, the mechanic wanted to apologize. He said, you were right, they are mechanical hydraulics. I was like, I knew that. I didn't think they would be hydraulic on this car. So the price is a little cheaper. A little cheaper. So what did I say, $1,200? $1,551.47. So yeah. Now, and the thing is I said, because it jerks around so much, even when I hit potholes, could it potentially be the noise that I'm hearing that I used to think were the struts and shocks? He said, most definitely, because he said, when we checked your shocks and struts, they didn't look as bad as you had claimed they were. So if you think about it, the engine, if it's moving 2 to 3 inches horizontally and vertically, that could be the sound. Once they tighten that down and I'm hitting little potholes, it may not bounce the engine up and down and left to right and up and down. So he says that you would definitely want to do this first and then see what happens after that. So man, $1,500. Are you freaking kidding me? Frig. If this is it, then have a great day, guys. I think that this may be it. It's gone on long enough. If anything more important happens in the day, I will inform you. I hope you guys enjoyed the train going by. Man, I'm telling you, if I was just there 2 minutes earlier, this camera would have been on the track, and watch it just go right over the top. Epic. That would have been epic. But anyway, that's it, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's snow, so who knows what the content will be tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. All right, peace. Okay, so I just signed off and I just pulled up at home, and this is the exact thing I was just talking about. This corner. We're gonna walk over here. Yep, right here. And the cops are already here. They must have been driving by or something. This is nuts. Yep. Somebody probably smacked into somebody right here. You think I'm kidding? This is I'd say the deadliest non-intersection here, because people come racing down this street and this is what happens. People try to pull out. People can't pull out. Yep. Anyway. See? Look, oh yeah, everybody's driving slow now. Oh, because the light is flashing. They put it in this flashing light to say, hey, you can't drive faster than 20 miles an hour on this road. But it still happens. Because I think they only do the flashing light thing during the school hours. But when it's non-school hours, people are still crashing into each other. It's just stupid. All right, I'll sign off once my hands are free. Yeah? You want to get on camera? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Hi. Well, okay. Okay, well, we're going to go. I know you love your daddy. I know. We're going to go pick up Elizabeth and from school. And then I think that is probably the end of our day. Right, little dude? Right? We got to get you more views. We got to start your own channel. Yeah, should we start your own channel? The puppy channel? All right, guys, that's it. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. I don't know how many times I've signed off, but this is the last sign off, I promise. Unless something amazing happens. If a UFO crashes right now, then we're getting it on camera. All right, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.